How's it going, guys? We are back with a video here, and I decided it would be smart to make a video on my updated strategies and all that because for a while, the strategies were bugged and displaying incorrectly, so my first video was kind of wrong in theory, so I was kind of waiting to make another video until they actually fix it, and now they finally have. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you've not already, but let's get into it, alright? So we had the patch come out, and strategies are now fixed, thankfully, and let's get into it now, alright? So they actually reset all my strategies. I have to actually redo all my strategies, it appears. So here we go. So starting off with these strategies. So starting line one. I always put the same strategies for every line, so it's really only going to be important to see this once, alright? So after strategy, I've tried behind the net, I've tried overload, I've tried crash, and I've tried pretty much everything so far early on in the year. But for me, it still is behind the net. Like, it just is. Behind the net is still what I am most comfortable with. It just is. For me, I think it's the best. I don't know. I feel like cycling is very important. But I would say crash and net's not a horrible one either because rebounds are very prevalent this year in the game. So I would say crash and net is also not a bad option. Carry always put on 0. Make sure you definitely keep that on 0. Cycle, you want that on 0 as well, especially if you're playing behind the net. That makes sense. Efficiency / energy, I always put that kind of like here-ish. Like, it's not really... I don't want to put like energy all the way up, but I also don't want efficiency to be all the way, up as well. So that's why I always put it there. Don't block / block. I don't want my guys blocking shots. I really don't, because they usually screen your goalie, and that really gets very annoying. So that's one thing I'd say. Definitely make sure you don't have that on, because then again, they really start screening your goalie, and it gets very annoying. So yeah, leave it like that. All right, and then put this on 0. So, yeah, that I always put it on all offensive lines, put it the same. I always think that's the smartest way to do it because, then it just kind of gets confusing a little bit. Like, oh, this line wants to go behind the net. Oh, this one wants to crash the net. Oh, I forgot. It's just kind of, like, easier just to have everyone have the same lines, at least to me, at least. That's what I think. But, yeah, there you go. That's what the offensive lines look like, all right? Now, let's go to the defensive strategies here. And when it comes to hold, line / pinch, I always put these on 0. I think it's the most, just the smartest thing here. I don't want my guys to be too aggressive. I want them to be pretty, careful and safe. I don't know. That's what I think, but leave it like that, all right? So put off all the defensive strategies like that, and I think your guys will be pretty smart with the puck, all right, when it comes to pinching or not. All right, then we have we'll go to the team strategies now. Why not? So team strategies, all right, so this is where it gets a little bit interesting. There's a little bit more, I guess, in-depth, all right? So I don't run 2-3, that's for sure. I usually would run 1-2-2 passive, I'm not going to lie. I feel like 1-2-2 passive is a pretty effective strategy. At least that's what I've been accustomed to using for a while. So 1-2 passive, certainly not bad. But also, I've honestly given 1-2-2 aggressive another try as well, and I've liked it. I've liked 1-2-2 aggressive. I'm an aggressive player for the most part. Like, I'm not reckless, but I like to be offensive. I like to try to keep pucks in. But I don't want to give up 2-on-1s the whole game either. Which sometimes I do that to myself, but that's my own doing. Your AI won't be doing that. It's only up to you. Which unfortunately, I'm the one that's crazy. So 1-2 aggressive though is what I actually do run currently. So I don't know. I'm a fan of it for sure. I think it's very effective. It's not too overly aggressive, but it's also good enough for your guys who are going to try to get involved and try to get the puck back. Then we got the neutral zone. 1-2-2 red. 1-2 red, I don't really... I feel like neutral zone is kind of whatever. I've run a bunch of different, neutral zone strategies over the years, and for me, it all just depends really on situations as well, like during the game and all that. I think a lot of things when it comes to the strategies, it depends on in the game, guys, like what's happening in the game. You need to change things up a little bit, but for me, neutral zone right now, I'm going 1-2-2, 1-2-2 red. So yeah, 1-2-2 red for sure, I would say is what I want to run. The trap / forward check. This one is kind of just a little bit here. I think it's just 3, right? It's considered. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to be too aggressive the trap, but I also want the forward check to be pretty decent as well. Defensive pressure always on contained puck. I always think that's the way it should be. You want your guys to be pretty close to below the goal, because the thing is, people play a very annoying style. People go behind the net and just kind of wait for you to chase them. So you kind of want your AIs to be right at the side of the post, the side net, you know, just to be there for that potential wrap. So I always put it on contained puck. Defensive strategy, certainly you want that to be on collapsing. To me, collapsing is easily the best when it comes to defensive strategy. That has been the case for a while now. So yeah, defensive strategy, definitely keep that on collapsing. It really helps. Guys that really force one-timers in the crease, also guys that try to do some wraps. So definitely defensive strategy on collapsing, and you'll be feeling good. Offensive pressure, that one I keep on standard also. Again, this is the one that can definitely change within a game. If I'm feeling like I'm not getting enough offensive chances, you know, I'm cranking that all the way up to full attack, which I know is aggressive, but again, if I'm not getting the scoring chances that I want, I'm going to do that, and I need to score. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do that. It's quite plain and simple. So control breakouts on shrug side slant as well. You know, that one is that one's, again, it just kind of depends. You know how you feel, but I've loved this one for a while here. The defender waits behind the net for the center to swing. The center right winger will generate speed through the neutral zone. If you have a lot of speedy wingers, this one is very, very useful and good. So I would do that for sure. Control breakout on strong side slant. And then the quick breakout. You don't want it on the leave zone early. That's definitely stupid. What you want that to be on is you want your guys to stay wide for sure. You guys want you want your wingers to be on the left and right board, so you have a quick breakout. I mean, fair enough, right? I mean, a stay wide, quick breakout. So to me, that's the way it should be. So 100%. That's what I would run with if I were you guys for sure. All right. So there you go. Moving on now to the power play strategies. Okay, so power play strategies, I mean, they're not too important either, but the power play strategies you're going to want here. So, I mean, it really depends, right? So, for me, my finisher would be Kachuk, right? For sure. So, Keith Kachuk is going to be, sorry, my finisher would be Kachuk. Let's see if I can get that here. Yes, Kachuk would be my finisher. My distributor, I would say, is going to be Jack Hughes, all right? Jack Hughes would be my distributor. I need to put Rays, though, on this anyway. So, I mean, McKinnon will probably be my distributor in theory. I could actually fix that, my power play line setup. But you want, obviously, your guys that are going to be shooters to be your finisher. You want your passers to be your distributor. Your puck carrier would probably be one of your faster players on the ice, whether that's your defenseman or winger or the center. It really just depends. Power play formation. This one I go with Overload. I really do. I think Overload is a good one for power plays. I mean, I feel like you can really create a lot of one-timer options. So I like Overload a lot. Face-off formation, you want that to be on normal. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Offensive pressure, also to be still on standard. I feel like that makes the most sense. Power play carry / jump, put that on 0. You want them to carry. Power play breakouts. I want that to be on the center lane option. I'm a huge fan of that. The puck carrier looks for the option in the middle of the ice upon zone entry. The puck carrier is looking to draw defenders and pass the puck to the outside. So that's why I prefer power play breakout, just for those reasonings. So, yeah, definitely enjoy that. And we got the quick breakout also on stay wide, all right? I mean, just leave it like that. I think it's the smartest thing. All right, now power play 2. I mean, it's the same idea pretty much, guys. I mean, really, don't really change much here. I mean, it's really the same idea. So, yeah, just put it on center lane option here when it comes to all the power plays. All right, and then, all right, now when it comes to the 4 power play, man, as well, put that on overload. So face-off formations on normal, standard for offensive pressure, and then we all know that you want to run the center lane option. All right. Now to the penalty kill, though. The penalty kill. I'm a big fan of the passive box. I really am. So definitely put it in the passive box. I don't know. It's a nice little strategy here. I've always had success with. I feel like my penalty kill is pretty good. I don't really give up too many power play goals. So yeah, I'm definitely more someone. If I'm gonna give up goals, it's gonna be 5-on-5. So definitely run with the passive box. I think it's the smartest strategy. Same thing for every penalty kill line. Just put it on passive box. All right. I think it's the smartest one. So a passive box. There you go. There you go. This one's just kind of default. You have no choice when it comes to that one. And that's really it, guys. I mean, that's really it when it comes to the strategies. There's really not much more to talk about. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me. Follow and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.